Oh hey guys, welcome. Good to see you guys over here. And what are you guys doing in my cupboard, by the way? But today, this is gonna be we're gonna do some couple of editing, and I'm gonna show you how do I edit my nighttime photos, which are pretty interesting. And I know a lot of people have even asked me about how do I edit them, the kind of look that I get. I hope you guys have the Lightroom software already in your systems, and you guys are well versed with how the software works. And this is not a this is going to be like a mini tutorial for how to edit my way. Let's just dive right into my system and see what are the photos that we're going to edit today, and how are we going to achieve those insta worthy looking images. Let me put you guys over here. Alright, so we are back in my system right now, and I've set up the camera as well for you guys. So the first image that we're gonna do a quick edit onto this image that I have right now over here. There is a subject. I wanted to show how we can pop up this subject and make it look like the center of attraction over here. So first things first, what are we gonna do? My style of editing videos are, I want to get that teal and orange look into the photo itself. So what are we gonna do is, the first thing that we're gonna do, we don't have to touch anything in the photo, no brightness, nothing. Whatever is there, just go down to the section which says calibration. Here we're gonna do two changes which are gonna be very quick. First of all, we're gonna go to the blue primary, and we're gonna put it all the way onto the left hand side, which is turning all the blues into that teal beautiful looking color. And why do we do that? I'm gonna tell you within after when we are done with the editing. And then we're gonna go to all the reds that are there to the orange side. So what this is gonna do is, everything that is blue in the photo, it's gonna turn that into teal, and whatever is there red, whatever reds are there into the photo, that's gonna turn into orange. So we are gonna do the teal and orange right now. We're not gonna touch anything from this side. Now what we're gonna do is, first of all, if you happen to have your photos a little bit tilted towards any of the sides, and there's you want to make it straight, so what you're going to do is come up, go to the transform tab, and what we're going to do is do the leveling. So what the software does is, it automatically levels your photo as per your requirement. You can use it, or it's up to you. You want to keep it that way, or you want to level the photo as per yourself. So right now what I'll do is, I'll leave it up to the software to change my leveling of the photo, but if I require, I can go up and change the leveling accordingly. Now what we're gonna do is come up and see a little bit. We're gonna go into this detailing part a little bit. What over here is, I don't want to sharpen everything into the image right now. So what I'm gonna do is, for MacBook users, the button that you need to use is the option button, and then go onto this masking tab. Now you're gonna see we have to mask the areas that we need to sharpen it up, not the whole image, but whatever the areas we need to sharpen up. So here I'm gonna adjust it to around this area, which is 46, and I'm gonna increase the sharpening a little bit into the photo, which you can see around over here. Right now it's gonna be a little hazy, and let me just zoom it out a little bit, but you might have seen there's a little noise in the photo. But what we're gonna do is go up to the noise level, noise tab, and we're gonna turn it up a little bit. We're gonna use wherever I feel the photo is coming pretty sharp. Now you can see it has actually, the things have gone. If I show you initially, this is how the initial image is, and now this is the change that has come into the photo. Just with these two things, the color and everything has come out very pleasing to the eyes. And why do I like this look is, it is actually how you see in the real life, and showing off this particular stuff in your pictures can just change the whole perspective of the pictures that you're trying to achieve out of here. Now what I'm going to do is, this is all that I need to do. Now going up to the color grading tab, here is something that we need to step on. We need to put up a little bit of the teal into the shadows and also in the highlights. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come down to this wheel of the shadows and put the hue until around 235, which is pretty decent enough that you're gonna do. And the saturation level, I'm gonna put it up around 32. which is decent enough. And here I can change to 35. Yeah, this is about where I like my photos to happen. And when I go into the highlights tab, the highlights wheel, you can see over here, you can come down to I would like to keep it the hue at 195 and the saturation level around 25. I would like to keep one up and down is quite good enough. And so right now we have already achieved quite an interesting look. So here's the before, here's the after, with just one calibration stuff and the color grading, the detailing, and just 3-4 different things that we have done. We've achieved quite a good looking photo till now. Now this was the hue saturation color that I was talking about, which we're not gonna touch right now. But going up to, we're not gonna touch this graph as well. This will be at the last moment, which we're gonna try it out. Now coming down, if you guys wanna do some minor changes over here, put it up a little brightness. Let me just do that quickly for you. I like to put up a little contrast over here, put down my highlights a little bit so that my color, the lights are quite prominently visible. And I see the shadows a little bit up. I don't want to, you know, blow up my shadows or reduce that essence of the photo over here. I'm going to reduce the whites a little bit and also put in some black around to get that moody feel. Now my temperature and everything I do not want to change. What I want to do is go into the masking tab and I will put up a radial gradient because I want to make the subject pop out in the photos. So this is the first thing that I will do. I will make a gradient around the photo. Let me just resize it. You can resize it later on as well, but I like to keep it this much because I want to show a little bit of the surroundings a little bit brighter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the exposure a little bit and also a little bit of the shadow so the person is quite visible in here, and reduce down the highlights a bit so that there's more clarity and the picture is not blown out. Now this is all set for me, and now what I'm gonna do is go into the same mask and I'm gonna duplicate and invert because I wanna now select the surrounding, whole surrounding out of it. I'm gonna do duplicate. Now it is gonna automatically duplicate the masking and select the overall area around it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce the exposure around that particular area, around the particular image, in the image basically. So I have reduced a little bit and I see my subject has gone down a little, but what I'll do is I'll select the mask once again and brighten the shadows a little because I know my shadows are going way high above. And one more thing, one more grading I'll put because the ground, I do not want to focus on the ground right now here. I will put up a linear gradient down below, which is I'm gonna now reduce the brightness of exposure of the ground because, you know, we want to focus on to the subject over here with me and not on the ground. So there is one gradient that I want to do. You can always adjust it a little bit however you want to do, and I can see I'm pretty much close to what I want to try to achieve out over here. So if I show you before, that's the before and this is the after. You see how the colors have really popped out into the image, and with just these minor detailing, this image has come out pretty nice. So this was one of the image. This is a very basic edit that you guys can do, and I'm going to show you how you can start off with your basic editing over here. Now the next one, which the image that we're going to take is about a landscape. We want to consider, like, if you're clicking buildings, because you can get a really good lit up building which you like to probably show off. So this has quite a lot of, you know, colorings inside, a different light setup, and it looks like a pretty great image to me. I could have used my presets onto it, but over here if you see I have that deep black which is quite brighten up. It all depends. Not all the presets are gonna be good for all kinds of photos for you, but here I have couple of, you know, which I'm gonna be releasing quite soon because I have quite a lot of things. So over here, before moving on to this image, I like to say, if you want these presets, guys, so let's hit the target of 500 subscribers over here onto the channel, and that will be a giveaway for all of you guys who have supported me till now onto the channel and motivated me to bring up these kind of videos for you guys. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway once I reach to the 500 subscriber level, which is, and again, motivation. I'm gonna be giving out all these presets. So guys, thank you for watching the part 1 patiently, and I hope you guys learned a lot about how to edit your night photos when there is a subject in the center for you. For the building one, go check out the second part. Until then, see you.